Welcome back, everybody, to the 1987 Supermod. I'm your host, Brad Drake, and this is Championship Wrestling from Florida. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it's Wednesday, the first week of June, 1987, and we are in the Tampa Sportatorium getting ready to record 2 weeks of television. Now, we had some big happenings take place in between the time of our last show and now this television taping, and that big happening, these big happenings, happen to be Robert Gibson is gone. Manny Fernandez is gone. Denny Brown is gone. Vladimir Petrov is gone. Baron Von Raschke, Ricky Morton, the Road Warriors, the Armstrongs, Ric Flair, Paul Ellering, Rick Rude, Denny Brown. They are, we already said Denny Brown. They are all gone from Championship Wrestling from Florida. They were all on loan, and it was expected that they were going to be gone at some point. I didn't pay attention that they were going to actually be gone tonight. So here we go. We have a lot of wrestlers missing again tonight, and let's see who we have here to do television with. And of course, Brad Armstrong is gone, so now our television title is vacant. So we don't have a lot of star power here to deal with, but we're going to do the best we can. So why don't we make our main event of the first television show? I can see that Mike Graham and Steve Keirn are available. So let's have that be the first main event here. And of course, they're going to put up the Florida Tag Team title. And let's find them an opponent real quick, so we can have them wrestle. Who's available here? Need a heel team. Let's have them beat Adias and Vaughan on TV. It's not going to hurt Adias and Vaughan. Okay, so that does it right there for the main event. Now let's go ahead right away and plan out the main event for the next event. Next television taping, I should say. And we do have Barry Windham, which is a big help. Who was a good heel here for Barry Windham to face? That's a good question. Let's see if we can change it over to heel here. I don't see disposition as an option, so it's going to be tough for us to grab a heel. Okay, well, we tried that route, didn't we? That's not happening. Yeah, no disposition here. Okay, fair enough. So, let's take a look for a heel here for Barry Windham. We do have Buddy Landel. Those two could put on a very solid main event for us. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So, who could we put in the main event against Barry Windham? And it's pretty slim pickings here, to be honest. So why don't we put Buddy Landel in the main event with Barry Windham? Okay. And what am I doing here? There we go. Okay, so let's get the crappy Mod Squad a win here on TV. And then let's pick out two more tag teams here. We will have the Sheepherders. They're, of course, one of our top teams. And then let's pick out another team. And we could pick the Super Samoans, since they've taken quite a few losses. Okay, so that'll round that out. Is Shaska Whatley available? It's a reasonable question. Shaska Whatley is available. We can have him defend the World Light Heavyweight title. I'm sorry. the Florida Junior Heavyweight title. So that's a solid one right there. Now, who's a big name that could be the undercard? We could use Jimmy Garvin. He's a big name. We'll work our way backwards here with bigger names. We got Scott Hall that's available too. Scott Hall's a big name. Yeah, let's plug Scott Hall in here. Let's find a heel next to plug in here. And it's not the best here. We could put Tony Anthony in that slot. Okay. Let's find another baby face here. And we could put Terry Gordy in there. And let's find another baby face here that we could plug in on the other side. That's a lower card baby face. And could put Ranger Ross in there, but he's even further down the card. Ed Gantner's a good one. We'll throw Ed Gantner in there. And we're going to have Ranger Ross open the show here. On that card. And on this card, we got 2 more slots, which could be heel and face, depending how we want to do it. Why don't we put Calypso Jim in the opener? Nope. Let's put Brady Boone in the opener. Get him a win on TV. And then let's find ourselves another heel to plug in here. Pillman. Yeah, we can plug Brian Pillman in there. That works. Boy, is this brutal doing it this way, but you have to because you just don't know who's going to be available. So, you know me, I like to come in here and hit the action, but unfortunately, we just can't here. So we're going to have to readjust our whole roster there with everybody that left. I can do that off camera. So Johnny Be Good and Louis Estea are up next here to lose. And we'll plug them in. And we'll put Louis Estea in there against Sheska Watley. Mod Squad is going to face Jack Towers and Tommy Wright. All right, we got them in there. Brian Pillman is going to face Bill Mulkey. Which leaves Randy Mulkey against Tony Anthony. And then we have Jimmy Backlund and Krusher Knopf. All right, they are plugged in now. The Super Samoans are going to face 2 smaller guys, so they look good. So we're going to have them face Del Apollo and Bucky Ziegler. All right, Ed Gantner is going to face a heavyweight. Mark Starr, okay. There's Mark Starr. And Scott Hall's going to face a heavyweight. He's going to face Eddie Roberts. And the Sheepherders are going to face Colt Steele and Jack Hart, if Jack Hart's available. Might be at the point here we might have to sign some more enhancement talents. We'll look into it. All right, we're going to have a fabulous Freebirds promo here. We're going to do a Tony Anthony promo, which is probably not going to be very good. We are going to do a Jimmy Garvin promo. And we'll hold off on that just a second. We can have Shaska Watley gives good promos. Scott Hall does a good promo. The Sheepherders do a good promo. And in all fairness, Buddy Landel is going to do a better promo than Barry Windham. Let's see who else is available, if anybody can cut a wicked promo from the babyface side. And no, we really don't have any great orators here, so we will have Mike Graham and Steve Keirn cut a promo. All right, we have wasted a lot of time booking this out, so no need to repeat the card here, everybody, obviously. So let's get to booking. And our opener, of course, was Johnny B. Goode versus Brady Boone. And there's Johnny B. Goode. There is Brady Boone. And once again, I forgot to do enhancement for this. So we'll do it the old-fashioned way. It's not going to hurt anything. All right, 3 minutes on this one. And Brady Boone, of course, is going to get the victory. And next up, against the Mod Squad, is going to be Jack Towers and Tommy Wright. There's Jack Towers. And there is Tommy Wright. All right, and this one, of course, is going to be 3 minutes also. And we're going to have Basher get the win. I don't think much of the Mod Squad, and that's for sure. Big dudes, they were around a while, but in this game, they're just not all that great. All right, Bill Mulkey is going to face Brian Pillman here. And everybody knows who the Mulkey brothers were, of course. And imagine that. The Mulkey brothers are not available. At least Bill Mulkey is not. And either is Randy Mulkey, which causes us a whole new set of problems. All right, what do we do here now? Right, Bill Mulkey is not available. Is Jimmy Backlund available? And I'm going to guess that he's not. And he's not. So, oh boy. This sucks. We're using Bucky Ziegler on this card. We are not, so we're going to plug him in. Okay, so we're going to have Bucky Ziegler versus Brian Pillman here. Adjust, everybody. It's all you can do. This is a frustrating save, though. I hate to say it, but it's almost to the point of not being fun. It's really a struggle every time. All right, here's Brian Pillman with the win. And next, we have that promo. And that promo is going to be the fabulous Freebirds laying it down. And if the data is inputted correctly here, this should be a pretty good promo. There's no reason for it not to be. There's Terry Gordy, entertainment, entertainment. As much as I don't like Michael Hayes, He was a good promo. All right, we don't even have an opponent for for Terry Gordy. Oh, boy. All right, let's see who's available. You know, Mitch Snow's going down here. It's just the way it is. 3 minutes. Snow versus Gordy. All right. Terry Gordy's going to get the big win here. And this one is booked. All right, next, we're going to have Tony Anthony cut a promo. And it's probably not going to be good at all. I can't remember if I have him managed by... I do. Okay, good. So it'll be Oliver Humperdinck cuts a promo with Tony Anthony. Hump could do a promo, no doubt about it. Hump was the real deal. Man, I remember being a little kid, 87, when he became the manager of Bam Bam Bigelow. Man, I just thought that was the greatest thing, the greatest pairing. He always reminded me of that one character in the He-Man movie. And when I was a little kid, I'm like 4 or 5 years old, I really thought that was the guy from He-Man that was managing Bam Bam Bigelow. I got so excited. So your brain works when you're a little kid. All right, Randy Mulkey is not available. So we're going to find somebody that is. All right. Who's going to do? Steve Lawler. Going to do the yob here for Tony Anthony. There it is. Tony Anthony with the win. We'll get Steve Lawler's name in there. We're going to change Steve Lawler's name eventually here. All right, Jimmy Garvin's going to do his promo. We're going to leave his promo at 5 minutes. And this should be a good promo, of course. All right, and then we have Krusher Knopf versus Jimmy Garvin, so long as the lousy Krusher is available. There he is. There is Jimmy Garvin. Right, Jimmy Garvin with the win here on TV. And next, we're going to have the promo. Mike Graham and Steve Keirn. And it's probably not going to be very good. On account of Mike Graham, not Steve Keirn. Steve Keirn could talk. All right, entertainment. That one's booked. And next, our big main event here is going to be Adias and Vaughan versus the tag team champions. And Graham and Keirn, of course, are going to get the win. They're going to defend that tag title. Mike Graham's going to get the win for his team. And we are 4 minutes over. Okay. So let's cut the main event down to 14. Let's cut their promo down to 5. And let's cut the Freebirds promo. No, let's leave the Freebirds promo alone because that's going to be a good one. Let's cut the Tony Anthony promo down to 4. Okay, so here we are. We're good to go. Let's see how we do, everybody. This one's up in the air. Who knows how this could go? So Brady Boone gets the win, of course, over Johnny B. Good. The Mod Squad get the win over Jack Towers and Tommy Wright. Brian Pillman wins with that flying corkscrew cross body. Brian Pillman, very young here. And nice promo for the fabulous Freebirds here. A 61 overall. I'll take it. 60 for Terry Gordy over Mitch Snow. And Hump gets us a 63 here at Tony Anthony. I'll take that too. Tony Anthony's got a lousy score here. Jimmy Garvin gets a 76. Somehow gets red text to doom all over the place here. Nobody else had this problem, but suddenly it happens with our guy that's going to give us the best interview. Hey, what do I know? All right, Krusher Knopf looks like what he is, and Jimmy Garvin gets the win, 67 overall. And hey, this was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Graham and Keirn is not the end of the world here. And in our main event, 72. Adias and Vaughan get a 72 against the tag team champs. And I'll take it. Probably gets us a 70 overall. Nice. I'll take that for CWF television, no doubt. All right, we are ready to book again here, everybody. And we're going to start out with Jimmy Backlund versus Ranger Ross. If Jimmy Backlund is available, I don't remember. It's going to be a 3-minute bout regardless. And there is Ranger Ross. And there is no Jimmy Backlund, so we're going to plug Jack Towers in place. Ranger Ross is going to get the win. So we'll put Jack Towers in there. I know it's probably not necessary for me to do that, but I still do it. All right, Apollo and Ziegler are going to get beat up on here by the Super Samoans. So here we go, Del Apollo, Bucky Ziegler versus the Super Samoans. And we're going to give the win to Kokina here, who's got a very bright future in wrestling alongside his cousin, Samu. Right, Mark Starr and Ed Gantner here. And yeah, we're going to have to pick up some additional enhancement talent, no doubt about it. Excuse me, and no way around it. There's Ed Gantner, freshly turned babyface here. And of course, they don't have good chemistry. So guess what? Mitch Snow's going to fill in. And Gantner's going to go over him. This isn't the end of the world using Snow as enhancement, because after all, he was enhancement on WWF television. All right, Shaska Watley is going to give us a promo here. The World Junior Heavyweight Champion. I'm sorry, the Florida Junior Heavyweight Champion. And if you ever hear somebody do a 5-minute straight promo, let me know. But that's how it goes in this game if you want the higher rating. All right, who's the champ going to put his title up against? It's going to be Louis Estea. Three-minute bout. There's Louis Estea. Always willing to lay down for the cause. And there's Shaska Watley, and there is the Florida Junior Heavyweight title. And that one is in the books. Next, we're going to have a Scott Hall promo. And this should be decent enough. That one's booked up. All right, Eddie Roberts is going to face Scott Hall here. And it's not going to go well for Eddie Roberts. There we go. Scotty Hall's going to get the win. That one's all set. All right, the Sheepherders are going to cut a promo here. How could you not love the Sheepherders? There is Butch Williams. I'm sorry, Butch Miller. I always call him Butch Williams, and I don't know why. There's Luke Williams. They're both going to be based on entertainment. And next we have Colt Steele and Jack Hart facing them. We'll make sure both those men are available. And they are. Another 3-minute bout, of course. Here's Hart and Steele versus the Sheepherders. And the Sheepherders are going to get the win with that battering ram, hopefully. My favorite tag team finisher of all time. He used the battering ram right into the kidney area, Jess, and this one's over. And they cheated. Such good stuff being a kid. That was SummerSlam 88. No, that was SummerSlam 89. SummerSlam 88 was the Bulldogs and the Rougeaus, and they went to a time limit. All right, Buddy Landel is going to cut his promo here. And this should also be a good one. And I think we're going to pair Buddy Landel up with Oliver Humperdinck. And we'll put Hump in here too. And Buddy Landel right here. And he is now managed by Oliver Humperdinck. Okay, and there's going to be a twist to this now that I just thought of while we were putting all this together. We have Landel versus Gordy versus Windham. And we're going to make it for the vacant Florida television title, okay? There's Barry Windham. There's Buddy Landel. We're going to have Buddy Landel go over by Screwjob here. With his new manager, Oliver Humperdinck. Oh, I used to love when Howard Finkel used to say that. His new manager. It was great. All right, let's see if Windham complains. Windham does not complain, but we got to cut 3 minutes here. So let's take the time off the promos. There's 1 minute. There's 2 minutes. And we'll cut a minute off of Scott Hall's promo. So that's the 3 minutes right there. We're ready to rock here. All right, Ranger Ross wins with a pile driver, 26 overall, but that's okay because Ross is brand new. And we got the Super Samoans win, 35 overall. Of course, the Great Coquina is not using the Bonsai drop at this point, so I could probably make that change. And rolling right along, Ed Gantner gets the win also with the pile driver. So we're going to have to change that up. Coquina, Bonsai drop. Ed Gantner can keep the pile driver. That's okay. Ranger Ross, new finisher. We'll give him like an elbow drop or something. That'll do the trick. Sheska Watley gets a 47 for his promo. Pretty good. Watley makes the fence of that title, number 3, 32 overall. And Scott Hall gets a 50 for his efforts. Not the end of the world. And 43 overall for this match. Scott Hall must not have the popularity in Florida, even though he did. No, he hadn't been down there already. This was his first stint. So only a 60 for the Sheepherders here, which is a little surprising. But, yeah, no improvising and whatever. What are you going to do? All right, the Sheepherders score a 60 here overall against Hart and Steele. And Jack Hart, of course, you know who that is. That's really Barry Horowitz. And there we go. Landel and Hump get us a 64. BS that Hump struggled when going off script. Hump was excellent on the mic. All right, and there we go for our main event. 71 overall, somehow an 84 and a 73 only gets us a 71. and they're knocking the announcing and the commentary. So I'm imagining that the Dean was not available for this one, and we had Chris Cruz and oh man, I can't even think of his name right now. Calling this one, Danny Hodge. So that'd make sense. But of course, it didn't affect any of the other matches, just the main event. So we got 65 overall, a gain in 2 regions. I'll take it, everybody. All right, it's going to take us back to the main screen there. And this one's all set. Next, we got the Lords of the Rings show coming up here. So, and that's going to be on Saturday. So only 3 days away. We'll have to see what our talent looks like for that card. That could be interesting as usual. We just never know, do we? All right, let's take a look at the incoming here. Everybody's tired. Everybody. Yep. Oh, well. All right, that's going to do it for us, everybody, for this one. I don't see any reason to look around the game here. This has been a long enough show as it is. For those of you that haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. Leave us a message below. Let us know how you found us, what you think of the show so far, and we're very happy to have you. Also, please hit that like button and share this video with your friends. By sharing it, you'll help us to continue to grow, and we are growing, everybody. Over 4,500 hits a day now. Over 4,500. That's a lot for our channel. We're doing great. And it's all because of you, and I thank you for your support. If you would like version 8 of the Supermod, drop me a line at braddrake.net. I'll be more than happy to send over a link to the database and the picture pack. For those of you that are Patreon members, it's available to you already. For those of you that are not Patreon members, go to patreon.com/PowerCastNetwork and become one today. You'll have early access to all our shows, all our podcasts, all our material, including the updates to the Supermod, the spreadsheets, and all that good stuff. Last but not least, everybody, check us out on social media, facebook.com/groups/1987Supermod. You can also find us on the subreddit of 2020 TEW 2020 Friends, because that's what we are, friends. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you next time.